All right, let's see if we get some people on here really quick. And we can start this meeting. It'll be a short one. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Questions. All right, you know what? Let's get started. So what we're going to do very simply, we're going to look at the top 25 industries since the NASDAQ composite peaked. You probably heard right now that the NASDAQ, had a short-term top here in 216. And what we've seen is we've seen all the momentum stocks take a breather. And then we've seen the open up the economy stocks start to percolate. All right. This might last for a few months. No one really knows. So what we're going to do is very simple. I'm using TC 2000. Okay. Word in TC 2000. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor. I'm going to anchor, I guess, momentum or the best performing sectors since this peak right over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to tools. I am going to go to custom date sort. I'm going to start here at this peak until Friday. I'm going to sort here. And now this is going to give me the best performing sectors. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Let me just move this to the right. This is going to give me the best performing sectors since 2021, since the NASDAQ peaked, okay? Let me just change these colors really quick. Make positive green and negative red. So now we have the top, we're gonna look at the top 20 industries: aluminum, oil and gas, drilling, steel, rental leasing services, oil and gas, luxury goods, resorts and casinos. That's the economy opening up, gambling, oil and gas equipment, department stores, textiles, airports and air services, food distribution, airlines, farm and heavy construction, leisure, hotels, motels, broadcasting, TV, oil and gas refining, and engineering and construction. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new watch list for this week, which I already did. It's called the top 20 industries for 3/15 this week coming up. Let me delete all these stocks from here. And it's very simple. What we're going to do is we're going to press on aluminum. And when that happens, we are going to get the chart of the industry. Right up here, these little 3 bars is going to give you the components that are within this industry, which is only 5 stocks. So we're going to do this. We're going to copy all symbols to top 25, top 2315, and we're going to put it here. Then we're going to go on to oil and gas drilling. We're going to do the same thing, copy all symbols to top 20 sectors, 315. And we're going to do it the same thing to all top 20 sectors. Okay, so that was steel, rental, and leasing. This is going to take a couple of minutes, but this is the way to do it. And I'll show you something else. Gambling. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. Oil and gas. Okay, so now we just went over the top 20 industries and we put all the stocks within those industries into one watch list, okay? Which is right over here. That came up with 553 names, okay? Now, you can go through the 553 names if you like, if you have time, to see if you can find something that you like, or you can start putting some parameters. Like, for example, right now, this first stock that came up is at 18 cents. Let's say, for example, you're not looking to buy 18-cent stocks. You can put a price filter of above $3 a share. If you need liquidity, you can put this stock trades 61,000 shares. If you need liquidity, then you can also put a filter on that. So let's do that. So we have 553 shares. Let's do a little scan. Let's do price per share. Oops. Let's do condition. Let's do price per share. Let's just go over 2. Okay. That's going to narrow down the universe to 514 names, right? Let's see the volume. Okay, so you got a whole bunch of stocks that are trading 400 shares. So let's do this. Let's do a little volume, condition, volume. Let's go greater than, let's go 200,000 shares. So that narrows down the universe to 353 names, right? You can also narrow down the universe by saying you only want to get involved with stocks that are earning, that their sales are up 25% or 50% or earning, or they're earning a certain EPS quarter over quarter, whatever, 25%. You can do all that. I'm not going to do that, right? So now I have 353 names on my list from the top 20 industries. What I'm going to do is, let's say, for example, I don't have time to go through all these names. I only want to look for stocks that are somewhat that have been consolidating for the last, I don't know, 20 days, right? I'm going to do this. Let me change this to 21 days, 21 day. Let me make this simple. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another scan here. I'm going to add something else, which is hugging the 20-day. And very simple, it's going to give me all the stocks that are within 4% of their 20-day moving average. 4%, okay? So that way, more than likely, we're going to find something that's been consolidating for at least a month. Let's see what happens. Price history, let me take this off. That's going to give us 47 names, okay? Let's see if we can find something that might be actionable this week. I mean, there, look, there are a few. NR. Look, not bad. Oil and gas equipment play. This thing is down 3 days in a row. Let's go NR 372. So in a situation like this, for me, the way I trade stocks, which is in a short-term basis with a time frame of roughly 0 to 10 days, something like this, I like to start going through 372 for tomorrow. I'll put a buy stop at 380 with a sell stop, with a initial sell stop at 350. All right, so that's the first one. So for the way I trade, which is a short-term basis, I'm looking for contraction and or mean reversion plays. And mean reversion to me is something like this, something that's down 3 days in a row or more. BKR 24.44. Initial sell stopped. Let's call it right over here. 2380. So the high here is 24.44 for me tomorrow, and tomorrow only. I'll put a buy stop at 24.54 with a sell stop at 23.80. My target is up. What I'm looking for is to get the most out of the stock over the next 3 to 5 days. This is what I'm looking for. This type of move here. Okay, most stocks, this is the way they trade. They go up for a few days and then sideways to down. I want to take advantage and buy a stock on the first day of a multi-day move. Oh, so that's pretty much it. We just went through 47 names in about 3 or 4 minutes, and we came across 2 names that are actionable, at least to me, if and only if they go through Friday's highs plus whatever it is, 5 to 10 cents. A stock under $10 a share, you can use 5 cents. Over 10, you use 10 cents. And again, to reiterate, the first one was NR. High is 372. I'll put a buy stop at 380 with a initial sell stop of $3.50. The goal is for the first day to be the one day where we have the most amount at risk. And if things play out the way they're supposed to play out, then we'll be able to raise our stop. If the stock breaks out, possibly to this low. And if it's a big breakout, possibly to break even. The next one is BKR, another oil and gas equipment play. The high here is 24.44 for me for tomorrow, and tomorrow only, Monday, the 15th. Buy stop at 24.54 with an initial sell stop here at 23.80. If we have a decent, breakout 4% or more, I'm looking to raise my stop here to a minimum of 24.04. So we're looking to sell on the way up and or reduce risk without choking the trade. So that's basically it. That's how you go to the top 20 industries, and you do this every day. So come Tuesday, I'm going to go through this list over again to see if something else sets up. This is going to change every single day, since stocks will go up or down within 4% of their 20-day moving average. And then come next Sunday, I'll redo this all over again. I'll take the top 25 industries and I'll do the same exact thing over and over again every single Sunday to see if we can catch new industries that are coming in and new industries that are coming out. So that's it. Any questions? Give you a couple of minutes, put it on the chat, and I'll answer them for you. All right then. So trade them well.